What is Power BI? Power BI is a business analytics tool by Microsoft that helps you transform raw data into interactive reports and visualizations. Key feature, it's like Excel but on steroids. Think of it as a super tool to make sense of complex data in an easy to understand way. Why should you care? Imagine you have tons of solar energy data. Power BI turns the numbers into a story, interactive visuals. Data becomes clickable and explorable, showing patterns and trends. Excel is great for organizing and calculating data. Power BI turns that data into dynamic, interactive visuals, enhanced visuals, and real-time data integration. Analyze solar energy production, identify best months, peak hours, and optimization strategies. Interactive insights to find the best energy saving strategies. Stay tuned for hands-on experience turning Excel data into stunning visual stories. Data is power. Power BI will turn you into a data superhero. Learning Power BI will be fun, easy, and incredibly useful for your future projects. So the first step is to install Power BI desktop. Visit this link here. The link is provided in the description and download Power BI. Follow the on-screen instructions to install it. Once installed, open Power BI desktop by finding it in your applications or searching for Power BI desktop in the start menu. So here is the solar energy production data, and this file first save it in a folder. The date, solar irradiance, panel size, efficiency, energy output, and total energy produced are given for different time periods starting from the 1st of January to 31st December of 2023 is given. So if you see 365 days of information is given here. So save it in a folder and then start Power BI. So let's start Power BI. And this is the interface you see. So here you see one of the options is Excel workbook. For us, this is applicable. So click on it. Locate the folder while you save the file. Then double click on it. So this is now connected here, as you can see. This is the solar energy production data. So here you can see for the solar energy production data, this is just one sheet. So click on it and it will show you a preview of the date, solar irradiance, panel size, efficiency, energy output, and total energy produced. So check here and then load. Power BI just takes a few moments to load the data depending on how large your file is. So after it is loaded, you see here sheet 1. So see here, if you expand the sheet 1, it will show you the different field names. So this is one is the date, efficiency, energy output, panel size, solar irradiance, total energy output. So here you can see all the information. If you want, you can expand it. Now that your data is loaded into Power BI, you can start creating visualizations like charts, graphs, and dashboards using the data you imported. You will learn how to create visualizations in the next steps.
So here you can filter the data in many different ways. So this one is the fields pane, this one is the visualizations pane, and you can see here filters. Expand the filters here, select the table here, and what if I want to see all the efficiencies and all the days which are greater than 20%? The way you can do it is that, see here, efficiency percent. So click here is greater than, and then just type here 20%. And then apply filter. So here now you can see all the efficiencies which are greater than 20% and all the days when it's occurring. I also want to see when the solar irradiance is greater than 4 kilowatt hour per meter square. So keeping the filter the same, that is efficiency greater than 20%. So here expand it. And I want to see greater than 4 kilowatt hour per meter square. So click here is greater than 4. and then apply filter. This table is now showing me only the information when the efficiency is greater than 20% and the irradiance is greater than 4 kilowatt hour per meter square. So if you want to clear the filter, you can go back to the fields here and see here the clear filter icon. Just click here and clears the filter, first filter. Also, I want to clear the efficiency filter. So again, clear filter. And then again, it loads the whole table here. So let's create a new page here. So click on the add icon here. And I want to create a few visuals. For example, let's check the card visual. So this one is a card visual with a rectangle and numbers inside. So just click on it. And here I want to display the minimum percent efficiency. So how to do that? So once you select the visual, just go to the fields pane and check on the efficiency. Right now it's showing the count here and you can change it. So from count, I want to say the minimum, switch it to minimum here. So the minimum efficiency is 15.08%. So the card visual can only show one information at a time, but what if I want to see the day at which the minimum efficiency is occurring? So before you create a new visual, make sure you unselect this visual or else the new visual will just replace it. So unselect it by clicking anywhere and then click on the table here. So here I just want to display two fields. One is the date and the other one is the efficiency. So expand it. And right now it's showing the count. I just want to see the exact values. So switch it to any value, for example, minimum or average. It doesn't really matter because there's just one value. So the average value is going to show you the real efficiency. If you are not happy with the field name, you can always change it. So the way you can change it is that just right click here and then rename for this visual. So instead of average of efficiency, I just want to call it simply efficiency. And then press enter. So it updates the name here. So next I want to see it in ascending order. So see here a small down arrow, click it once and it will show you in descending order. Click it another time and it will show you in ascending order. So I can see the minimum efficiency occurs on February 12 of 2023. That is Q1. So these are the different ways you can create visuals. Now, what does the minimum efficiency mean? The minimum efficiency value tells you when the solar panels were performing at its worst. It could have been due to bad weather like a cloudy day, or there's dirt on the panels, or maybe even a technical problem. It is important because knowing the day the efficiency dropped, the planners can investigate the cause. They might look at weather data or they can check if there was a need for maintenance. So by identifying the least efficient day, planners can prevent similar situations in the future. Also, if there's a technical issue, they can schedule maintenance. And also, if it's related to weather or environmental factors, they can adjust their energy production expectations. This time, we will break down the total energy output kilowatt hour using several factors like month, solar, irradiance, or efficiency. This will allow us to see what drives high or low energy production, which can help us optimize the solar panel performance. So let's add another page here. And you see here, this one is a decomposition tree. Click here. And here you see the analyze and the explain by. So analyze is the measure we want to investigate further on what is contributing most to the energy output, and explain by is like what are the factors which are influencing the energy output. So for analyze, I want to select the energy output, so just select it and drag it to analyze. So explain by are the factors which are affecting the sum of energy output. So date can be a factor, so just drag it to explain by. Next, efficiency can be a factor, and panel size and intensity. So these are the factors which are affecting to the energy output. Now let's resize it so that we can see more. So here we can choose how to split my data. So once you click it, it will show you different factors like year, quarter, month, day, efficiency, panel size, solar irradiance. So let's first check the quarter. So year 2023 is broken down by 4 quarters. So we can see that quarter 3 has the highest amount of energy production. So we want to further split our data, and I want to see which months are contributing to the most. So just select this month and it will show you all the months. From here, July, August and September. I can see the most contribution comes from the September month. So further split it. This time let us check the solar irradiance. So for September month, these are the solar irradiance for all the days. So this step-by-step breakdown helps us to understand how seasonal patterns, sunlight levels, and panel efficiency interact to affect energy production.